Hey everybody, it's Pod Fiction back with Creative Control. I'm here with my man, Jambin.
And I'm here with Michael, a.k.a. Boobles.
Oh no, you're just cutting me off. That's cool, What's up? Alright.
What's up, man?
What's up? Alright, so we've been away for a while. I don't know if you guys are excited. We're not that excited, so we're probably gonna have to cancel this whole season. Just kidding.
Insert door opening and door closing noise. Or crickets. One of the two. They signal the same thing.
So we've been away for a while. What have you done?
I have done nothing. I don't know why I said that with a robot.
I have done nothing.
Sorry, that was my
Oh, sorry, we have to recircuit Brendan. Wait. Okay, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you for recircuiting me.
All iRobot shit. A lot of people say I do look like Will Smith.
I look like the white Will Smith. But would they say that Will Smith is the black Michael Bona?
Oh.
I don't know.
I think that's...
Is that racist?
Close. I think that's close.
That's close. You're pretty close.
Minus
the ears, everything else is good. Because he has, like, very distinct ears.
Oh, like... What's wrong with my ears?
Nothing. That's the point.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right,
moving
right
I'm a better looking Will Smith.
To answer your question, I have done absolutely nothing but play video games and edit everything ever in life. I saw a cat.
I had pizza.
I had pizza.
I had pizza.
I had pizza several times.
Oh, this week I've had pizza like 4 times.
I'm basically Italian.
I think that's the rule in Italian cultures. When you eat enough pizza, they're like, "Oppa!" And you're like, what?
Exactly. Mediterranean, they don't care.
You're not Italian unless you live at least 30 feet from the Crusoe Club.
No, I do not meet that credential.
Yeah,
30 feet is not very far.
No.
30 meters, I might have a shot. 30 feet, that's like literally tripping. You're not.
Yeah, but that's like full-blown Italian. You're like...
I'm half chub Italian.
Yeah. You're like the ones that get upset when people don't call you Italian. You're like, oh!
Like, you don't know what race I am, huh?
Yeah. Oh,
bad shit. Oh.
Okay.
Enough of this
All
goofing around. Michael, what have you been up to?
I've been up to tons of stuff. I wrote a book called The Autobiographical of Michael Bona. If I did it? Question mark?
And then the upside down Spanish question mark.
It's all about the time I spent in Korea.
If I did it.
Which I didn't go to Korea, so there's the end of the book. It's all
2
bullshit.
pages. It's mostly just doodles.
Yeah. Not too much. We've just been working a lot on other projects. So today we're actually really happy to go back into something we're comfortable with.
Yeah, man. Episode 1, Season 2 for Creative Control, right? So
yeah, and we're going to start off with the first episode we ever did, a continuation of that.
Kind of a where are they now kind of story mode.
Are they dead?
Wizards and goblins.
Pump the brakes.
So
Wizards and goblins.
The customary coin flip will take place.
Yeah,
are you calling heads or tails?
I will go with the cat in the hat. Okay. The cat's in the hats.
Flip it.
Oh, Jambin goes first.
You got it wrong. That means
what?
You idiot.
No, I picked the cat.
You didn't get the cat. Oh. You got the number.
I thought
you're first, dumbass.
Oh.
Well, that took a turn.
That's how Daddy gonna play. Fucking asshole.
That's it.
Fucking asshole.
It's tails, I win. Seriously. Oh, every day's a beautiful day with Mr. Bona. All right.
Fuck you.
What's your story called?
All right. My story of this week, of episode number 1, season 2, is called Terry and Jerry Go to College.
Oh, shit.
Terry and Jerry go to college.
Oh, shit.
And just so you know, in the story, there's no part of them actually stepping in a college.
Oh, shit. College. L''. Not real.
So, alright. I'm gonna
Vowels out of the way.
Yeah, I gotta get the...
Gotta get those
I had to buy them earlier, so I might as well use them.
I'm paying top dollar for these vowels, and I'm gonna damn well use them.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. Pump the brakes, kid. I'm gonna start off the story.
Get to it.
So, surprisingly, Jerry and Terry, the pot-smoking wizards, fucking graduated from fucking Rodwards. And everyone was so surprised they graduated that even the principal promised if they both graduated, he'd shit in his own hat and wear it. So when it was graduation, Principal Old Wizard Man, he kept his promise, and before they gave that long fucking boring ass speech that everyone, including the teachers, wish they could skip because it's so fucking annoying, Principal Old Wizard Man took off his old wizard hat and shit right into it in front of the 2017 graduating class.
Woo!
And then he put it on. He put the fucking shit hat back on his fucking head. And he had white old wizard hair, just so you know. So then the old wizard man started to give his speech. Shit started going down his hair, which is really noticeable because if you're listening, he had white hair, which I already stated in my story. So they throw their hats in it. Oh, fuck. So after the speech, they throw their hats in the air, or whatever kids do nowadays. They probably just, like, tweet. Like, that they graduate kind of hard with only, like, 123 characters, right? But that's life. It's hard for young kids now. So surprisingly, Terry and Jerry had high enough grades to make it into community college. So during the summer, Jerry and Terry just hung out at Terry's and smoked weed.
Every day.
Because at Terry's, he had HBO, and Jerry only had Cinemax. And if you know anything about quality TV, you know they're just not the same.
Ain't that the truth?
Always the truth. So Jerry sat on the floor while Terry sat up in his bed packing a bowl of wizard weed. When's that fucking show about that old man, those two young kids who seem to be like super gay but are totally straight because they both have like killer abs on? Terry says. Jerry's petting Terry's cat. Oh, you're talking about 2.5 buff wizards? It's on in a minute. Then the TV show comes on, and all you can hear is the theme song. Buff, 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 wizards. Terry's dad just busts into the door. What the fuck? What the fucking dick shits are you fucking doing? You motherfucker. Terry casually looks over at his dad, who's sweating because he's so pissed off. Yo, Pops, calm the H down. I'm not smoking in my room. Dad even more frustrated because Terry's taking a hit right after he said that. I'm clearly watching you take a hit from your bong right now. Terry exhales. Ooh. Are you mad at me, or are you and Stephanie like fighting again? Terry's dad, now dripping with sweat. The fucking sweat is hitting the floor. He's grabbing onto the wall because he's so mad. He just wants to beat the fuck out of his pothead son. Her name is Judith. When you're in my house, you say her name right. I can't fucking wait till you're off to college and I can turn your room into a sex dungeon. And Terry's dad slams the door.
You take all the things out, it just doubles as a regular dungeon.
As Terry's dad leaves, Jerry looks up at Terry. So, you didn't tell your dad you're not going to college anymore and you're going to pursue your new t-shirt design business? Terry stands up like the most patriotic person that you've ever met. And the American flag ruffles behind him. And the fucking giant eagle lands on his shoulder. My dad will never understand that to become a success, you have to fuck the American dream with your dick until you make it come. And I can't make the American dream come when I'm learning in college. And I got some fucking kick-ass t-shirt ideas. Like one shirt is like a guy's face, and it says, ugly guys fuck last on ugly guys fuck last.
What do ugly guys do? Tell me.
And on the back, it says, but ugly guys fuck best. See? My dad wouldn't understand that shit. Jerry completely misses everything Terry says because he's watching 2.5 buff wizards. On 2.5 buff wizards, Charlie's walking down the stairs without a shirt on and he yells down, Alan, do I look fat without my shirt on? Alan jumps up from the couch. No, you look fantastic. Are you going on a date? Then out of the back, the old buff grandpa walks in, which looks a lot like Clint Eastwood. And he says, why the fuck don't you boys go take your wands and fuck each other, huh? Jerry looks back at Terry. Dude, this is the greatest episode ever. Jerry says. Terry and Jerry ride on their broomsticks together, and behind them a wizard cop like and pulls Jerry and Terry over. Oh, look who it is, Terry and Jerry from Hogwarts, the biggest Hufflepuffs. The cop says. Jerry looks over at the wizard officer. What the fuck is a Hufflepuff? Terry smacks Jerry. Dude, That was the house we were in, remember? Jerry gets extremely offended. No, no, no! I live in my parents' house! The cop rolls his eyes. Okay, it's obvious you're both high as we are in the air right now, which is pretty fucking high. Then Harry Potter flies by, speeding, but while he flies by, you can hear him singing, I used to do a little, but a little was too little till I just drank more and more. The cop all started, oh, fuck. I gotta go get Harry before he hurts himself. I'll be back for you, dude. Terry and Jerry go to Jerry's house, and they're going to sleep, and Jerry says to Terry, hey, Terry, are you really not gonna go to college? You did get into wizarding welding program. Terry looks at Jerry, dude, if you had a fucking $1 billion idea, would you say, fuck it, and go weld two wieners together? Like I ain't no dick welder. I'm a fashion designer. I want to be the new trend of wizarding clothing. So they both go to bed. But then Terry is awoke by a familiar noise, and it's Jerry singing in his ear. Every night in my dreams, I feel you, I feel you. That is how I know you go on. Terry looks at Jerry. Dude, I fucking love that song. The next day, Terry jumps out of bed. Jumps out of bed. Him and Jerry were sleeping in the same bed. It's not gay. It's like totally natural for two friends to sleep in the same bed. It's only gay if there's like butt play. Grandpa told me. Grandpa told me that. And he was definitely not gay. Well, not until he turned 25. But totally unrelated. Boom! A loud sound happens. Terry and Jerry rush into the next room, and it's evil Dildo Mort. And he has Jerry's family hostage. Jerry stands in a very superhero-like stance. Hey, you piece of shit dildo biter. You give me my goddamn family back before I bitch slap you with your fucking mother's tits. Dildo Mort has a confused face. Terry says, why are you looking at us like that? Are you into wizards and goblins or something? Dildo Mort looks away. No. You guys both have hard-ons. It's actually really pathetic because I can barely notice them because they're so tiny. Jerry covers up his tiny hard-on, which was like most definitely hard. How do you know we're not actually like huge and they're just like soft right now? Dildo Mort starts laughing. No, they're definitely hard. Oh God, take your family back. You have enough problems, you tiny dicked weirdos. Have you ever had sex before? And if you have, it probably went something like, oh wow, what is that, like a miniature child's dick? Because I feel nothing. Go get your friend Dildo Mort. He's got a rock hard dildo for me, and I can come in and I start like giving it to a hard. Dildo Mort is getting extremely into his story. He's humping there like, oh, you like that, you filthy bitch? Terry stops Dildo Mort. I thought the reason why they called you Dildo Mort, because Harry Potter cut your dick off. Dildo Mort shrugs up. Yes, but if you listened, I said my dildo. And if I had my dick still, it would be like slithering in your mother's puss. Mm-hmm. Dildo Mort looks back at Jerry's mom and winks. And Jerry's mom is like all jacked up for some Dildo Mort dildo. So Dildo Mort's like, oh shit, alright, well, I'm gonna go fuck your mother. I'll bring her back by 10, respectively, of course. And they disappear. 10 years later. Jerry's mother divorced Jerry's dad. Oh, they're married. He was there. Jerry's dad and married Dildo Mort. They had a very sexual relationship. Jerry went to college and got a degree in wizard teaching. He now teaches sexual education to wizards and witches until he got fired for sexual harassment. He got fired by sexually harassing a witch by saying, "Girls have big witch tits. Hermonesies knows what I'm talking about. Show everyone your big old witch titties."
No.
He now is on house arrest. Hermonesies visits once in a while.
She feels that.
Oh, fuck. Terry got very rich off his t-shirt ideas. His most famous t-shirt was "Witches Be Bitches." And for Harry Potter, well, we all know about his story. It went very well. The end.
Woo!
Post-credit scene.
Oh, shit!
Dildo Mort laying down, speaking to a counselor. But, like, I used to have this big dick. Girls used to call it the basilisk. The counselor nods her head. Yes, so I hear. Every time you come here. Dildo Mort winks to her. She bites her pencil like, oh, fuck yeah, bud. Finn.
Double high five. That story was fucking rad as shit, dude. I feel like I should have went first. That story was, like, definitely going to top my story. Like, I'm live.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, some questions, because there needs to be some questions.
Oh, of course.
When the cop pulled them over, were they just, like, floating in the air? And the cop was, like, just looking at them, like...
he flew behind them, and he pulled them over, but they kind of just, like, all floated together. Like, side by side.
That's so cute. I imagine them all, like, holding hands so they don't tip over.
They could.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'll get into my story.
Was that all the questions to ask?
Fuck, I just love that scene. It made me giggle a bunch.
If you want, t-shirts are for sale if you go to www.totallyrealtshirts.com. You get witches be bitches.
I just like imagine another show like I Don't Do Muggle Day. Okay. My story is called Where We Left Off.
Good name. I wonder where they left off.
Let me get to it. There wasn't much to say for our poor heroes. Last time we met them, the alien Steve Buscemi had turned our hero into a gross goblin, whose wife was unable to stomach the way he looked. Left his goblin-looking ass. I mean, God, was he ever ugly? Like, I've seen some goblins where it's like, maybe with the bag over your gross goblin face, and if I was like half drunk, I'd fuck you. But this danky-ass looking reject, I would...
Danky?
I told you it was a...
You did.
But this danky-ass looking reject, I wouldn't touch with a pole made of werewolf cocks. And yes, werewolves exist. And yes, they have cocks. And yes, they're magical. Now we join the gross goblin and the alien Steve Buscemi, who have become the unlikeliest of friends. The alien gave the goblin some advice on how to get back into his human body, because coupled with being a green slime ball from space, Steve Buscemi was also a wizard from space, which is like 2 regular Earth wizards, which in and of itself is like 4 to 6 Middle Earth wizards, which everyone knows Middle Earth wizards ain't shit in the magic community.
You ain't shit, little bitch.
To turn the goopy goblin into an average hunk of a man, he will need 3 key ingredients. A single grain of rice, the key to your house, and 1.5 cups of water.
I just feel like he's gonna just break into your house.
Hey man, magic ain't so magic once you look behind the red curtain. Everything you know is just smoke and mirrors.
And keys.
So Mr. Nasty McGoblin takes the 3 very mundane, very boring, very suburban, very mediocre items and puts them into a bowl. Nothing seems to be happening. You sure you got the spell right, you sexy little green slime ball, you? Or everything seems right as rain. We got all the ingredients. Trust me, I'm a space wizard. The 2 then shoot 2 guns at each other while making pew-pew noises and smirking like idiots. Then out of nowhere, as if the seemingly meaningless act of broship sparked the ingredients, the whole room started to shake and rumble. Paintings fell off the wall, and kitty litter was fucking spilling all over the place. Yes, even goblins can have cats. The cat, at the sight of the grotesque face, the cat ran off. He still fills the kitty litter and the kitty food in case he comes back home and learns to accept all races, that judgmental fucking feline.
Piece of shit.
A fucking bag of daggy dinky.
Asshole.
Oh yeah, Morty. But as the room rattled and boomed, and the things began to fall and spill, the gnarly-looking goblin locked eyes with Steve Buscemi. What's happening here, Steve? Is this supposed to be happening? Not that I'm questioning your wizard credentials or anything, yo, but this magical goblin reverse spell is messing up my crib, yo. He said to Steve while tossing him a gun salute. Hey, boy, I may have stretched the truth on the whole being a wizard thing. Just then, the certificate of credibility that hung so gloriously on the wall just moments ago fell to the floor. As the glass shattered, the document fluttered out, exposing another document tucked away behind it. The document was a rejection letter from the Galactic Federation of Wizards and all things magic. Except for Magic the Gathering. That's not real magic.
Me
That's just
Buscemi's
sad.
Not even a real wizard?
We'll get there.
Okay!
Literally the next line. I can't believe you're not a real wizard, yelled the goblin. I can't believe you still sleep with a nightlight on, you little bitch. Steve Buscemi yelled, his green slimy body turning red. As objects from around the room began to get sucked into the bowl containing the sacred objects, the goblin stared at Steve speechless, obviously hurt from what Steve just said. Hey now, buddy, you know, old Steve Buscemi didn't mean what he said. Steve Buscemi is your friend and will never leave you. Suddenly, all of the contents of the room began to get sucked into the bowl. Not all of my trinkets, knickknacks, and collectibles, yelled the goblin. Goblin.
That's a sweet metal band name.
Goblin. All of the things from the room, including the goblin and Steve Buscemi, were being violently sucked into the bowl. People, aliens, and goblins alike were all victim to the bowl's wrath. Every item from the room, as they hit the bowl, made their own sound. They all each individually played a note from Guns N' Roses' Sweet Child of Mine, but just a little shittier. So it sounded similar, but nothing compared to the already shitty song.
Oh, fuck you.
The room filled with vibrant purple and blue lights, as everything was stripped from the goblin's room. When the goblin came to, he laid in an open area filled with a few buildings. The goblin rubbed his head as he came to. Laying next to him, of course, was his buddy Steve Buscemi. Where are we, Steve? Asked the dazed goblin. A place where no one cares that you're a dank, gross, yucky goblin, my friend. I may have lied earlier. I'm not a regular wizard. I'm what people call a pussy wizard.
Oh, God. Not a pussy wizard.
The goblin looked back at Steve, kind of confused at the situation at hand. Don't worry, my nasty goblin friend. I know a lot of people toss the term pussy wizard around these days, not really knowing what it means. Some people call regular wizards pussies, in a degrading sense, to illustrate what a pussy that wizard is.
This guy.
Some people say pussy wizard and mispronounce it, thinking that they're saying puppy wizard, which is somebody who specializes in canine craft. Also not me. I'm a pussy wizard, meaning my skills is one who can make pussy sizzlity soaked, yo. I crunch pussy around the clock, dealing in both pussy imports and exports, shipping pussy from port to port.
So he's a pimp.
Where are you now, my heinous goblin friend? Pussy motherfucking bay, son.
Oh, God. Don't worry, there's more.
The goblin, still confused by the situation, scratched his big, ugly head. I'm confused, Steve. How will this turn me human again? And how will I get back into my house? I used my only house key to get here. I know. I should have made a spare. But, you know, it goes shoulda, coulda, woulda. The goblin began to trail off. The goblin began to trail off on one of his many boring-ass goblin stories. Don't you see, you big lug? You never need to be human again, as long as you're getting some sweet puss, thanks to your main man Steve Buscemi over here. The goblin still not getting it because he was dumb as shit. Like, he was dumb as a human, but now as a goblin, he's like double stupid. Okay, buddy. Ouch. Follow me into this building here, and I'll cast my magic spell and get every pussy in this joint right fucking wet for you, fam. Both Steve Buscemi and the goblin walked into the strip joint, and holy fuck if the place wasn't covered head to toe in dudes. Like dicks everywhere.
Schlong tong.
The fucking walls were lined with cock paper, and you know that shit is special order.
Oh, yeah, you just walk in the store and get cock paper.
With the wave of his wand, every cock in the place got real hard, and everyone began to dance. Steve Buscemi then turned to the goblin and said, "What did I tell you, bro? Pussy wizard or what, son?" Steve Buscemi then joined the dance, prompting the goblin to join him. The goblin then realized perhaps Steve Buscemi isn't a wizard at all, but just an underrated actor. The goblin joined the dance party, and not wanting to make Steve Buscemi feel bad, he actually had a pretty good time, minus all the dicks, which was about 75% of it. Perhaps they will find another way to turn the goblin human another day. Finn.
Oh my god. So, he wasn't a pussy wizard. He was a dick wizard.
Oh, he's from another planet, man. He has no idea what pussy is.
Oh. So, on his planet, men have pussies.
It doesn't matter.
Women have dicks.
He's from a place where pussies
like,
and dicks
under
are...
our comprehension.
It's one and the same to him.
Okay.
He gets pussy soaked.
So dicks get wet around him.
Absolutely.
I guess soaked would be hard, right?
Oh,
to
absolutely.
Him?
Yeah, it's the same concept.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he's an
We
underrated.
obviously-
He's an underrated actor on his planet.
Oh, of course.
Is he an overrated actor on our planet?
Steve Buscemi, fact, is never been overrated, and that's a shame.
He is fantastic.
He is fantastic.
He is fantastic.
His work in Boardwalk Empire, breathtaking.
Never watched
You
it.
should. It's a good show.
Don't tell me what to watch. I've been telling you to watch Stranger Things for the last 2
And
years.
I've watched all 10 seasons.
Don't touch me.
Alright, that wraps up episode 1 of season 2 of Podfiction's Creative Control. Now, we really hope you liked what you've seen today. And
If you have any questions, write them down on a little piece of paper, bend over, and shove it up your fucking ass.
Like a stone golem you are, you beautiful son of a bitch you.
Just kidding, we love you.
Thanks for tuning in.
And catch you next time on... You got a broken deflector later.